Buongiorno, everyone. Welcome to the match review for the Blackburn Rovers win. Newcastle somehow are in the next round of the Carabao Cup. 1-0 win thanks to Debutant Ryan Fraser. Of course, yes, it was another debut on the score sheet. Fraser today, obviously Wilson and Hendrick the other day. Thanks for Newcastle are through. We don't know, like I say, don't know how, because Blackburn, let's be honest, with a better side, that they had a lot of the ball, didn't do enough with it really. Thankfully, the championship quality shone through in terms of they didn't have that final touch, that final delivery, that final cross, that bit of execution to get them through. We had that with Ryan Fraser, who was the talent class in the end there. Great run, great pass by Almiron. He puts it home 1-on-1, and the match review could probably be short this week, mate, because not much happened.
It was a poor game. You could almost say as expected. Like Blackburn in the cup, it was never destined to shine. It was never going to be like a one for the ages. But I was a little bit disappointed with the lineup, to be honest. I would have liked to have seen a couple more of the new boys. Obviously, it was good for Fraser to get a start, but there was question marks over his fitness. Like, we weren't entirely sure if he would have started. He got just under an hour under his belt, which is great. I'm happy to see him back and to get a goal. Great confidence. First time we've seen him. Scores a goal. Brilliant. It was just shit. What was the possession? Like 68% or something?
Yeah, so Blackburn Rovers had 68% possession. And I think, I can't even remember what it was, 12, 14, 16 shots or something compared to Newcastle's 5. They dominated the stats. They dominated the game. Like I said, they had more of the ball. The worrying thing for me for Newcastle, and we'll go back to the lineup in a minute, but the worrying thing for Newcastle is like, this is the alternative if we don't have Callum Wilson. This literally. You said it during the game. This is when Joe Linton's leading the line. This is Newcastle lifting, kind of keep a hold of the ball. No creativity, no outlet, no spark. St. Maximin obviously came on towards the end and limped off gingerly, so that's a huge concern. Hopefully he's not too knackered or flat and it hasn't cost with. But without St. Maximin, without Shelby, there was just nothing for Newcastle the day. They were just giving the ball away. There was no pressure on the opposition. There was no press. It was poor to watch. It really was. Limited chances created. We said it a couple of times. Fraser, Richie, both whipped in balls. Knee one there. Joe Linton's in the middle anywhere. And not just the hammer Joe Linton, but there was a chance obviously when he had Jacob Murphy run to his left late on in the game to kill the game. There was 3-on-2. He had to pick out the right pass. He didn't. He was selfish. He went for the shot on the edge of the area. It was a shot that, a year 5 scholar would be ashamed of. There was no power through it at all, no accuracy. And then, to be fair, later on, he had that one ruled out for offside, which we didn't even get to see. That was a really good finish. That was actually a really good finish by Julian. And he comes off, St. Maximin comes on. But that's the worry for me. And that's why we still need to make a couple of signings, I think, because the lack of strength and depth today with Yedlin, who was absolutely appalling. Again, doesn't like touching the ball. Scared of the ball, scared of the opposition, piss poor, probably his last game in Newcastle shit, thank God for that. And then Manquillo having to third on the left, who actually did a good job. But again, we had no strikers on the bench and finished the game with no strikers. We finished the game with fucking Jacob Murphy with the captain's armband. If that doesn't tell you some fucking a couple more signs at least. Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, fuck me. We're through. We're gonna look back on it and be like, right, whatever, we're through. Job done. We're playing Morecambe next week.
Yeah.
I think we said it a lot of times last season to kind of make myself feel better, particularly after lockdown. Sometimes it's the manner of the performance. Well, not even necessarily the manner of the performance, but I think today showed you the actual squad depth. I think Brucey put that on display today, how poor the second strike technically really is. There was a couple of shining stars today. I thought Gillespie had a great game. Kieran Clark had a great game. Barlaser got into it second half. He was pretty poor first half. Sean Longstaff was quite shit. Miggy got into it second half. Last 20 minutes was probably Miggy's best time. Joey, I keep trying to defend him, but you mentioned before, he's just not a striker, and it's annoying us that he's playing there. Quite a few people said, like in the comments, particularly on lineup prediction, we'll start Joey up top. I like Joe Linton. I defend him, but he's just not a striker. I don't want to see him there, particularly as a lone striker. I said earlier on in the stream, I think you do okay, kind of doing the role that Andy Carroll did on Saturday, like being up top with Wilson, with people around him like Smaximan, Almiron, Richie, Fraser, people being around him, like just as a lone striker, he can't do it. That isn't his position. Like Julian Nagelsmann was his manager at Hoffenheim, and he rated him. He got the best out of him because he played him with people around him, like sticking him up top, isolated. He cannot do it. Like we've seen moments of him today where he's okay, like dropping back, winning the ball, getting on his chest, kind of like what Carroll was doing, getting his head in, getting some tackles in. That's all well and good, but when he had the lone striker, when we're on a counter-attack, like we're seeing a moment where Richie was clean through on the right-hand side, he had to hold it up. He was just kind of like holding it off for about 5-10 seconds, waiting for an option, and then it just came in nothing. There's nobody in the box. Like, yeah, I'm sick of seeing that guy up top by himself. It's winding us up, and I keep trying to defend him, but like even when he has a chance, like that when he was through, it was like a 3-on-2. You had Murphy with a clear channel to his left, slide that through, let him finish it. Like that's all it takes. Even if you're going to take a shot on, fair enough. If you're a striker, you want to score goals, you want a bit of confidence. But that shot was piss poor. Like the shot that he had, like the offside one, it was really good finish. That's what he can do. But yeah, we just don't see enough of him in the right position, and it is getting really, really frustrating. We need backup. We've been linked with a couple of people today. Don't know if we're actually going to get them. Like who are we meant to be getting? Like Origi. I can't see we're getting Origi. I can't see we're getting Glick. Is that who we're linked with from Napoli? A few others, Brian Brewster. I don't think we'll get Nketiah, but Schwei's already away to Crystal Palace. I just don't know what we're going to do with this team, but we need a bit more backup. Another left back. I keep going on about a left back. We need backup for for Jamal Lewis. He wasn't there today. We had 3 right backs on the pitch across the defense, across 4 defenders. 3 of them are right backs. It's shite, that, man. And now we've got a couple of injuries at centre back. That's why Kraft was there once. A couple more than back, Dummett and Shaw. But I still think we need another one. Now with Lejeune out the door, I would still like to try and get like a Rob Holden, just someone to fill it up. Like we've got so much dead wood that we need to get rid of, like Atsu's, Yedlin's, Muto's just about on his way. We just need to get rid of them and try and get 1 or 2 more quality players, maybe another right back, centre backs, striker, left back. Like we've made a lot of improvement, but there's still a lot more improvement. But there's still a lot more improvement to do. When you look at games like that, like cup games, when it comes to like Christmas and that, if we get some more injuries, like St. Maximin went down before, fucking hell, that was nearly me signing out that. If St. Maximin's down, we're fucked.
Yeah. Well, we'll try and finish this one on a positive. How good was Ryan Fraser today?
He was good. Yeah, he got involved in the game. He scored his goal. Obviously, it was the game-winning goal, so it was good. Just 57, 58 minutes. Good to see him get a run out, so hopefully he's got a bit more fitness. Hopefully he can maybe just go into the game against Brighton at the weekend a little bit fitter, a little bit more confidence after a goal. But yeah, decent performance overall. After his first game in nearly 9 months, it's as good as it could have gone.
It was a very well taken goal. A great run across from the channel. Almiron found him lovely with a perfectly timed through ball. Fraser held his run and slotted home. Great to see another Debbie off to a flying start. Hopefully he can kick on, because I remember he hadn't played since before lockdown as well. He hasn't played a competitive game since February, March. Mm-hmm. So I think he did definitely made a difference. He's running, he's understanding the game. He's proper grafter. He was solid in his strength as well for a wee man.
Yeah, he is. He is strong. Like
hard and getting in the right areas. Once he can pick up a cross for Callum Wilson, we'll see that link up. That'll be lovely.
Yeah, we didn't really have a striking option the day, so the ball's going in. Weren't really going at anyone, but I'd say it's a full house in terms of debutants. Jamal Lewis was impressive on Saturday, and I thought Mark Gillespie was really good, and the other 3 have getting goals. So yeah, all around full house in good debuts. So yeah, happy with that. Like I say, the squad is massively improved, but there's still bits like the backup needs to be sorted because there's so much fucking dead things out there. Like.
And then Morecambe confirmation, full time whistles blew there, 1-0. They've won as well. So that's next Tuesday. May get moved for TV. Games coming thick and fast. 3rd round next week against Morecambe away. Surely we can get past them though, can't we? League 2 Morecambe.
Yeah, you definitely would have thought so. I said during the live stream, I would have preferred that we took this game a little bit more seriously, a bit more stronger players, maybe a Shelby, Lewis, Wilson. Maybe he's bringing them in just for a bit more strength. Like, yeah, we did need to rotate. I fully agree with that, but we did have better options there. Like Lewis and Wilson didn't even make the bench. Carroll didn't even make the bench. I think if we just took this one seriously, made sure we got through it with that third round, they're in League Two. Like we struggled a little bit against Rochdale and Oxford last season. They're in League One. This is a step down again. So yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing the likes of Barlassar and a couple of others getting a chance, but that's next week. Hopefully, in the next 7 to 8 days, we'll see some of the likes Yedlin and Natsu out the door.
All right. Right, that'll do it for this match review. Let us know in the comments below what you thought of the game if you managed to watch it. If you didn't, you've probably saved yourself on there. Just
saved yourself.
Look at the Fraser's go on Sky Sports News. That's all you need to see, really. And thankfully, a final mention goes to Adam Armstrong not getting the goal that he'd written.
Adam.
Yeah, good stuff. Cheers, mate. Subscribe to my channel TV and enjoy yourself.